Right, so welcome back, and I promised to do the review exercise, and that I'll be solving all of it. So we can finally have a revision of what we have learned. That was calculating perimeter of some basic figures, right? So let's move on to the review exercise, and in here we have figure one, or you can say question one. Find the perimeter of each of the following plane figures. So in the first one we have a rectangle, right? So in this rectangle, what are the given data? There is a 20 centimeter length and a 10 centimeter breadth. Now, like I said, in a rectangle, sorry. So, like I said, in a rectangle, you have what? Four sides, right? In where one side is equal to another, right? Another in the sense opposite, right? Opposite sides are equal. So, and every corner of a rectangle is what? A 90-degree angle. But anyways, that's not relevant for now. So yeah, what was the given data? 20 centimeters and 10 centimeters. So let's write 20 centimeters and 10 centimeters. So how do we do this? Now, since opposite sides are equal, automatically this is what? 20 centimeters, and this is also 10 centimeters, right? See, opposite sides are equal. So what's the formula? You can just put what? 2L plus 2B, or you can go the other way. Just type for you so it's easy. Perimeter is equals to 2 times 20 times 20 plus 2 times 10. And what's the answer? That would be 40 plus 20. The answer is 60 centimeter. Or you can do it the old-fashioned way, that is what? Length plus breadth. You'll still get the same answer. Okay, right. The next figure, it's Roman number 2. It's a square. So, like I discussed before in the previous video, in square all sides are equal. All sides are equal in a square. I keep forgetting that there is a shape tool here where I can draw shapes. Really sorry for that. So, like I said, all sides are equal in square, and it's the same with the corners. It's 90 degrees always, right? Corners got 90 degrees. And what's the data given? So they have given that the right side is 7 centimeter. So now, like I said, since all sides are equal in a square, automatically these sides are also 7 and 7 centimeters and so on, right? So what will be the perimeter? Perimeter is equal to what? 4 times the length, that is what? 7. Gives you what? 28 centimeters, right? That's all. The perimeter of this figure is 28 centimeters. Or you can do the old-fashioned way, length plus length plus length plus length, still 28 centimeters. Let's go to the next figure. It's a triangle, and the data given is 12 centimeters. Let's try that. So now in this figure, the figure they have given here is what? It's an equilateral triangle. Why do I say that? Because according to the data, they have already given that this side, and this side is what? Equal. And what is the meaning of equal? What's the meaning of equilateral triangle? It means what? All sides and all angles are equal. That means you have an angle here, right? Here and here. These angles are what? Equal, and the sides are equal as well. So according to the data, what is the side given? 12 centimeter. 12 centimeters. So what is the formula? Like I said, there is no formula for a triangle, but you know the concept of perimeter means what? Sum of all sides, or in this triangle's case, sum of the three sides. Right. So what would it be? So you have 12 centimeter, right? So since all of the sides are equal, it's going to be what? 12 plus 12 plus 12, and your answer would be what? 36 centimeter. Right. So that's about it. What about the next one? Now the next one is not really any shape we have learned. It's kind of a mixed, you know, mixed shapes right here. But it's not hard. We can do it. Right. Let's try it. Let's clear off the board. Okay, so I'm going to be just drawing it on here itself, so it's easy for you all to understand as well. I do have yeah, epic. Okay, so what do you see in this figure, right? In this figure, what do you see? The data given is what? 8 centimeters on the left side length, and then here it's 12 centimeters, this long length. Then you have these short ones, 3 and 3 centimeters. Okay, how do you actually solve the now? What are the unknown lengths here? Now, to find perimeter, you need to know all the sides, or you need to know all the length of the given sides, all sides, outer sides. So what is unknown? So you have this line is unknown, and this line is unknown, right? How do you find it? First step to find is what? You need to identify, you need to create your own, just reduce size. You need to create your own diagram. What do I mean by that? Creating your own diagram. Sometimes you have to think outside the box, which I usually tell my students. So when you are doing maths, when you're calculating for such figures, you have lessons where you need to use where there are figures that you need to think outside the box to understand how to calculate, right? For this instance, you can just simply draw some dotted lines, right? Just draw some dotted lines and fill up that gap, and then what will you get? It's a full rectangle. See, it's a full rectangle if you draw the dotted line. Why do I say that? So it's easy for you to find this length here. Got it? So how do you do that? Right. If you know that this side is what? 3 centimeters. They have given you the data 3 centimeters. And in here it's what? Empty. That means you need to find this length, right? But they have not given. To find that, what must you do? So what did I tell you guys about rectangle? Opposite sides are equal. So what this means what? This 8 is equals to what? This whole side. Right? And 8 is equals to the opposite side, the whole side. So we need to now, since we know a short side of it is 3, we need to know this, right? In that case, what is it going to be? In that case, how do you solve it? Simply what? If you subtract this length, this full length, 8 minus 3, you will get the length of this short line, this line. And what would that be? So 8 minus 3 is what? 5. So this length is what? 5 centimeter, which automatically means this one. Here this is what? 5 centimeter. So now that we have found this line, what about the bottom line, the bottom length? Same, it's the same thing. You have just have to apply the same way of how I solve this. That is what? You have to subtract 12. You have to subtract 12 from 3. These 3. You need to subtract 12 from these 3 and you will automatically get what? This length. So what will that be? 12 minus 3 means what? 9. Right? So now we can find the perimeter. Since I have found all of it, right? We know what? We now know the unknown length. This is 5 and this is also. So this is the one is 5, the other one is what? 9. This is 9. So what's the perimeter? You simply have to what? Add 12 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9 plus 8. Right? Just close this. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. So what was the perimeter of that figure? Perimeter is equals to what? Sum of all sides. So what were the all sides data given? 12 plus 3 plus 3. So like 12 plus 3 plus 3 plus what? The unknown length was 5. The breadth plus 9 plus 8. What would be the answer? The answer would be what? 40. 40 centimeters. For what figure? 40 centimeters for this figure. It's the perimeter. Right, let's go to the next figure. So next figure is also almost the same. If you apply the same, you would the same way how you understand the same method of understanding how to find the unknown lengths, you would get this. But in here, this figure is a bit special. Why? Right. So now in this figure, we're going to do fifth one. Now in this figure, there is nothing much to do, and we have so many unknown lengths here, right? You have this length, this length, this length, and this length to find. Total for 4 sides to find in order to do what? Perimeter. But now here's the thing. In this one, there is not there is nothing for you to find. Why? First of all, what have they given here as data? As data, they have given you that the two lengths are 10 centimeters, right? This is 10 centimeters, this is 10 centimeters. So automatically, what if you fill this dot? If you fill this empty space with an outer line, you will get what? A square, right? Sorry, you will get a square. So that means what? If one side is 10 centimeters, it means what? All the other sides are also 10 centimeters in a square, right? This only applies in square as all sides are same. Now, if you look carefully at this figure, who are the unknown terms we are finding? We need to find this one and we need to find this one and this one and this one, right? But now let's concentrate first on the horizontal lines first, right? That means what? Let's concentrate on the horizontal line first. So we have this one and this one and this one. So if you, for example, if you bring this horizontal line, let's say if you bring this horizontal line, just imagine in your head, bring it down, snoop it to this level. Okay, the same level as this. Or if you want, you can do it vice versa. You can bring this one up, and it will be all what same level. So automatically you know the length, right? What is it? 10 centimeters. So we don't have to find the small line here. It's not a must. At the end of the day, what do you need? You need the addition of all sides, right? So what is it going to be? So now you know that it doesn't matter what this size is or what this size is, but if they come together, right? If they were to be on a same level, it would be what? 10 centimeter. Same as with the right side as well. It would still be 10 centimeter. Why? Because you need to find this length and this length. If they were in the same level, if they were to match up their level, it would give you what? 10 centimeter. So what is the perimeter? 10 times 4 is what? 40 centimeters. So this whole figure's perimeter is what? 40 centimeter. Right. Let's go to the next one. So next one is a bit special. What is it? It's a circle, right? Let's draw the circle. Sorry. Right. Let's draw the circle. Okay. And what have they given you? They gave a data saying so this data is was what? It was 7 centimeter what? What have I told you when a line from the center reaches an end point of a circle? One point of a circle. It's what it's called radius. Right? So the double of radius will get you radius times 2 gets you what? Diameter. So the diameter of this circle is what? 7 times 2, that's 14. Right? So that was just irrelevant, but I just want to give you a small revision on that. So what were we supposed to find? We are supposed to find the perimeter. So the perimeter is what? It's just one arc length, right? It's just the outer line. These curved lines, right? You see these curved circles, right? Whether it's just this one, a full circle, or whether it's just a half circle, or maybe a quarter, right? Even if it's a small line, these curved lines are called what? Arc length. When it comes to what? In circles, right? When you're coming to finding circles, these are called arc length. So now we have a full arc length here. It's a full circle, right? So now let's see what's the perimeter. How do we do this? Perimeter would be what? What's the formula if you guys remember? 2 times uh, pi times what? Radius, r. So what is our radius in this case? It is what? 7. 7, right? So now we still have some more work to do. What is that? You have to find the value of pi. So if you expand it, what? 22, sorry, 2 into 22 over 7 into 7, right? So far, like, I mean, by now you all should know the cutting method when it comes to these fractions, right? In these multiplication sequences, you can cut what? 7 times 1, 7 times 1. Got it? And then what are you left with? 2 into 2 multiplied by 22. That is what? 44 centimeter. So this is the final answer. It's the final perimeter for this circle, right? I believe we do have one more figure. Yes. Find the perimeter of the following figure. This figure is 2 is also what? Something to be considered. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Right. First, whenever you are given these kinds of big figures, figures that needs time to think, I want you to first what you must do, what I require you to do is what? Always read the given data. Because the data in these kinds of figures, right? Our best friend would be what? The given data. Our first best friend is data. Sorry, our first best friend is the things you learn, because what you learn is the one that's going to support you to find the unknown information by looking at the given data, right? So yes, obviously you need to have a sharp mind. Always remember to think outside the box. Once you see these kinds of figures, do not say, oh, it looks tough. Please don't do that. This is actually easy, right? You just need to think outside of the box. Okay, so let's have a look. What are the given data? So we know that this one line and one line is given. That means what? This side and this side is are equal. The sides are equal. Okay. What else have we been given? So we have this side, this line and this line is equal. Okay. What else? So we know that they have filled us a dotted line in here and given us a data that each corners are 90 degrees each. If you look carefully, right here this 90 degrees outside, and they have given the data as what, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 6 and 3 centimeter. So who are the unknown terms we must find? Who are the unknown terms? We have to find him, him, him. Anything else? Yes, this slanted one and him. So let's do it slowly by slowly. And here there is a, if you all have learned Pythagoras theorem, you all can easily find this line, right? Hope you all know what Pythagoras theorem is, right? So let's find out some things. Right. Let's now in this diagram there are two lines to be drawn from by us, two dotted lines actually. That is what here, right? Let's take a black line. Just draw some dotted lines here and then dotted lines down. Okay. So what do you see here? You get three separate figures if you look carefully, right? 1, 2 and 3 separate figures. Okay. Okay, now how do we find it? Now I made it more easy. Why? Now if this sorry, if this line and this line is equal and this line and this line is equal, so what does it actually mean? So if I draw this dotted line, that means what? This is also equal. Got it? That means what? This is also equal. Now is this a square or rectangle? I'm asking about this figure, right? This figure. Are these a square or rectangle? Right? So if you notice, these are not squares, these are rectangles. Why? The sides are not same. Why do I say the sides are not same? See, this one down here is what, 4 centimeters, right? That means they have given from this length to this length. This point to this point is what? 4 centimeters. Automatically, what does it mean? In rectangles, opposite sides are equal. So that means what? Automatically this side and this side is equal. So that means what? This is also 4 centimeters. And what about here? 3 centimeters. That means what? This side is also 3 centimeters. This side is also 3 centimeters. Right? Don't forget, now I'm sure someone will ask, why is it 3 centimeter here? Don't forget there is two lines here denoting what? They are same. Which means what? They have already given data here saying that this line is what? 3 centimeters. That means here is also what? 3 centimeters. So it's here 3 centimeters and here is also 3 centimeters. Right? So I think we have found, no, we have one more unknown term, that is here, right? So what? This is also a rectangle, right? So if this side is equal, that means this side and this side is also equal. So what? 6 centimeters here as well. Right? So that's 6 centimeters in there as well. Now, what are we left with? We are left with the slanted angle. See this angle. Now, if you know Pythagoras theorem, it would be easy for you all to solve. Okay. So what is Pythagoras theorem? The slanted square, right? This one. Let's name this one as a small a. So what is it? A square is equals to what? Base square plus height square. So the base is what? 4. So that we have to put a 4 square on top, and then down. The height is what? 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter square. We don't know a. We are finding that. So what is 4 square? 4 square will give you 16. and then 3 square is going to give you 9. 9 plus 16 is going to give you what? 25. Now since we want to remove the square in A, we put the square on the other end and you will get what? 25. What? Root. We have to find the root of 25. So obviously since you're in grade 10, you all should know these stuffs. That is what? 5 times 5, no? 5 times 5 is 25. So what's the root of it? The root is just 5. So we now know the slanted height is what? 5 centimeters. So now we know, now we have found all of the lengths, unknown lengths. Now all we have to do is just simply add them, all the sides. There's one thing I need to make it clear for you guys. That is what? Yes. So some students, when they see these kinds of figures, when they want to add perimeter, they will take all the numbers that is mentioned in the figure, whether it's in a perimeter or not. They will add all of it without just checking. That means what? They will include 4 and 3 to the perimeter formula, which is totally wrong. Why is that? Because this is just a dotted line, a data for us to refer. See, these are dotted lines. What is the actual figure? The actual figure lies here. You see, it's dark, it's filled. This is the actual figure, but this is just a data, dotted line with data for us to refer and get some. We use this data to find what? The slanted length. So do not add these lengths outside of a original figure. These are for your reference. Sometimes you may get figures that are, you may get lines that are inside the figure, like something like this. I'm just giving an example, right? Some, I don't know, maybe something like this, something like this, and they'll give you saying this is 9 centimeter, blah blah blah. What is it? So what? These are just basically to confuse you, right? What is the perimeter concept? Perimeter concept is to get the sum of all outer sides, not the inner sides, right? I hope you all understand that. Do not ever get confused on those. Perimeter means to add all of the outer sides of a figure, not these outside dotted lines either, right? Hope you all understand. Right. So now we need to find what? The perimeter, right? We need to find perimeter of this figure. Like I said, what? Now we have found out the unknown numbers. That would be what? 6, and then here it's 3, here it's 4, here it's 3 again, and then this slant one is what? 5. And I think that's correct. Now we have to add them all. So let's start from this very top. 4 plus 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3. What's the answer? So the answer is 30. The answer is what? 30 centimeters. Right? Hope you all understood how do we find this. How do we find perimeter? So the next in the next video I'll be making a video about what? It's about sector of circle. We'll be learning how do you actually take a specific length of a circle. It can be this length or a short length, whatever it is, any length, right? Inside the arc length of a circle, right? Okay. See you in the next video.